Hello and welcome to the Shamrock Tram. I'm Ethan, and here's a message video presented to you with Ted Drake.
Hello.
So we've actually recorded this before, but Minecraft didn't record, so you've got no visual shit, except for some pictures that I'm going to add to make it look lovely, or not, as it may be.
Yes. This we did give you a promise at the beginning of the channel introduction. It's gonna be shit. Anyway, okay, so just an announcement of the new things coming up. We have a podcast coming up sooner or later. Did your voice just crack? Probably did.
No, my voice is actually very dry because water.
Or other things besides. But anyway, we've got a new podcast coming up, and you know me. We've got a new podcast coming up, and we have recorded quite a lengthy amount of it already. Just requires a bit of editing and to be put out eventually soon in the future in some time. Basically, this new podcast is just us talking shit for a long time.
Of course, we couldn't think of anything to do with trams, so we had to settle for trains for the name.
It wasn't even to do with trains, it was just a passenger announcement thing, a vague passenger announcement thing.
Sorry,
it could be used anywhere.
It's literally called attention passengers, so...
Because we are boring as shit.
Yeah,
but basically, yes, it's basically us talking. It's basically us talking garbage for about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes per episode. We bulk recorded it. We talked for 3 hours, and it just ended up being, oh look, we talked for 3 hours, amazing.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
If any old Hong Kong tram drivers happen to be listening to this and thinking, oh, why didn't you call it red light meals, because that's on Wikipedia for Hong Kong tramways, think about how that would sound to a non-Hong Kong audience. Red light meals, it wouldn't sound very appealing. Well, it might sound appealing to some, but that's not the point.
No, that's the point. Never is the point. We never even get to the point quickly enough anyway. Yeah. Just like this message.
2 minutes have passed. Next thing, season 2. Yes, there's gonna be a season 2.
Yes, despite the fact that we've only got very few episodes of season 1 already. And that's because there are big scheduling conflicts between all the members who are trying to do Civ now. And also, not just scheduling differences, because I'm on the other side of the world compared to everyone else, but also we have network issues. Ever heard of something called ping? 5,000 ping? Yeah, I suffered really badly when I tried to connect. And not just network issues, we've also got hardware issues. My computer crashed twice while trying to do the whole connecting thing and setting up the recording, and Ethan kicked me out of the lobby twice by accident, which is fantastic. Yes, so we plan to do a new season 2 of Civ with just the two of us, because Michael, he's more conflicting than the rest of us, because well, actually, I don't know the reason why. This makes it seem really accusatory.
He has exams, but
so do I. But
never mind.
Care a little less. But that's not the point. Yeah, basically, it's just easier logistically, and in actuality, it's just easier because it's not going to be, across the world 5,000 ping so much with 3 people. With 2, hopefully, it should cause less stress. Yeah, so that should be a new... Yeah.
Sorry, you were going to say something.
Yeah, and so that should give us this new opportunity to, actually try Civ out properly with more regularity and try some new nations. I've been playing Darius the first a lot, and, I want to see what it's like being other nations.
But yeah, if that wasn't a hint as to the things to come in the future, at least for the foreseeable future, you might see a lot more either single-player or multiplayer things with only 2 people. Because it's just simpler that way, quite frankly. I mean, the only other option is to bring someone to the same location, which is what we did for LA Noire and Little Inferno, but that's getting increasingly less possible.
Yes, because we're all separating and going across the world. Yeah. Now, how shall I put this? Basically, on the channel, you've been seeing most of Ethan plays. And, yeah. Because he's the one that has got the most time to record, because he's the one that's most free with the schedule. He's got a lot of time to record and make videos and edit them. I haven't, and neither have the rest of anybody else who's ever been on this channel. Luckily, however, I have just recently gotten Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now, yes, it is an old game, but for 2004, it is a spectacularly good game. Now, I have memories of playing this game on a illegal version with lots of cheats, and I thought it was epic fun. But I have never actually played GTA properly, with no cheats, with proper game mechanics. In fact, I've never really played that many computer games despite my love for them. I've never owned a console, never owned a 3DS, or PSP. I've always either borrowed my friends or played them at my friends' houses when I went over to them. So this is probably going to be the first big blockbuster game that I'm going to be playing on my own. And I've played a few missions already. And it's amazing. It's really good, even for a game of 2004. Yes, the graphics are a bit rubbish, and the physics are questionable, but you can work around them. But for a 2004 game, the map is massive. There's so much interaction, and the plot is just so big and diverse. I have to do it.
Yeah.
And plus, because it's such an old game, it's not too taxing on my computer system, so it's okay. Yeah, so that's GTA there.
Wait. Hold on, Tedric. I'm hearing the audience asking, why aren't you playing GTA 5?
Because I have a Mac.
First of all...
Yeah, first of all, I have a Mac, and that's unfortunate, but that's because my school mandated using a Mac anyway, so... And I can't exactly afford a gaming PC right now, so... Problem there. And also, GTA 5 is expensive.
But wait, Tedric. I have a performance Dell. Well... I have GTA 5 as a matter of fact, but for some reason it crashes on fucking Character Creator screen.
Well,
I hope people see the problem.
Well, that is your problem, though.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. Somebody suggested... What was it? Re-downloading Windows 8 or something? Sorry, that's
it was a full
happen.
reinstall of your whole system.
That's not happening. I might try to reinstall GTA 5 again, but that is no promise of it appearing on the channel, because recording it is quite taxing on my computer.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why. Yeah. Also, that's also one of the reasons why there's a lack of content in my area, because I am on a Mac, and there are not that many big blockbuster games that can be played on a Mac that are fairly affordable. GTA San Andreas might be the first one, even though it is 11 years late. But it's such an amazing game, I have to play it. I just have to play it.
Yeah.
Okay, so next on the list is Wargame European Escalation. Over to you.
Yes, I have recorded the first episode of Wargame European Escalation, and I'm gonna basically be playing through the campaign missions. There's also Wargame Airland Battle and Wargame Red Dragon campaign missions to go through, because I have, the 3 Wargame games.
But yeah, Airland Battle, Red Dragon, and European Escalation, yeah.
So yeah, there's that. It'll be coming out very soon. Possibly actually might come out before this message.
Oh, okay. And
that didn't timestamp.
Well, that's also true. But also, I mean, European Escalation, you might see me on it as well, because there is a multiplayer function. Yeah, but in terms of just mainly campaign, it'll be Ethan doing it. Yeah. Because, well, he's more versed with the game than I am. And, okay, so that's Wargame European Escalation. So next is also the Talos Principle. Highly acclaimed, quote-unquote, indie game. Citation needed source question mark. Not too sure about that. But, yes, it's a game I'm quite interested in, because it's a puzzle game. And it looks quite nice, so I'm going to have a go at that. And plus, it was nice and cheap on the Steam Winter Sale. So, obviously, value for money. So yeah, I've got that. So you might see some gameplay of that coming in the future. Haven't got it on my computer yet. Need to clear some things out to install it. Yes, and in terms of other puzzle games, we might be doing Portal 2, but I might be doing Portal 2 co-op rather than just simply the original storyline, although that's still entirely possible. But the Portal 2 co-op, that might require somebody else to do it, and that person is not currently available at the moment.
Resident artist, Jacqueline.
Resident artist, yeah, Jacqueline. But also, I might be doing the community-created free DLC Portal Stories Mel. which is, I've seen gameplay footage of it and it looks fantastic, considering that it is community made with no input from Valve. There's a reason why it's free, and so I'll be doing that as well. And so that's another puzzle game that might be coming sometime in the future. But things that will be definitely coming, will be Wargame European Escalation, the new podcast. With less certainty would be GTA San Andreas, because that'll take time for me to edit those. Because we're not, we don't have a lot of money. We're not professionals. We don't have a lot of money. We don't have an editing team. We do everything ourselves, as everyone does from the very beginning. Civ Season 2, that all depends on whether or not our network abilities and our computers are able to take the stress of, running so many things at once. And the Talos Principle. That'll be further in the future once I finally got that computer. And even further in the future will be Portal 2 and Portal Stories Mel. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I think we've covered everything that's going to be updated on the channel. So, yeah, see you around sometime.
Yeah.
Have a look.
See you sometime in the future once all my major exams have gotten out of the way and I can, spend a little more time recording and editing. And once I've learned how to use Adobe Premiere Pro.
Indeed. Yeah. That's an important thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. So that should be everything, right? So thank you guys for listening and paying attention to this tiny little channel where we faff about and ruin games for everyone.
Yeah. And generally be shit.
What do you mean generally?
Always. Regularly.
Yeah. Regularly, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we don't want to make this a really, really long message. So before we trail off on another tangent, we'll see you next time on the Shamrock Tram.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
All right then. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.